This our show, and we talk about everything. And we talk about everything. Radio Flex, the Brand Zone introspective insight right now. Peace, love, and all that good stuff. I am King Dev Dope.
And this is Shannon Shenanigans.
And I am back. It is Noel Moore.
Technically, we all
back.
are back.
Yeah, but I just wanted to say I was back.
Did you watch Nickelodeon?
I just wanted to say I was back.
No, that was all that.
No, but I actually went to sleep
Well,
to
Nickelodeon,
it last
all
night.
that, same
The
thing.
Nanny.
Oh, you woke up early for this?
No, I said I fell asleep to The Nanny. I love that show.
Oh,
I don't know what you're talking about.
You don't know The Nanny?
I know
was
The
so
Nanny.
I know what a
fly.
nanny is, but I've never seen
There
the
was
show.
a show and it was about a nanny. She was crazy, but her outfits are always on point.
You know what? She's going to start doing promos just for herself because I got paid for this.
I got paid for this, so
I don't know what you niggas doing.
Oh, wait, don't be smacking in the mic either, just so you know.
Was I?
Nah, I'm just saying because.
Okay, because if I
So the word of the show is intention. An act or instance of determine
Yeah,
Did I write that
it
wrong?
was written stupid. Yeah.
Act
Did I write?
or
it was
instance
written
of
wrong.
determined mentally upon same action or result.
Determine
purpose.
it? No.
that don't work.
It's purpose, basically. I need to know. I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna look because that's weird. All right, then the quote of the show is: "We pass through this world but once."
Oh,
So
you just didn't put a comma right there.
what?
An act or instance of determine. That's a statement. And then mentally upon same action or result.
Nah, that was one. I'm about to look it up right now because that was one thing.
Huh.
I
wonder
do
if
some commentary.
if
to
a
look it up.
nigga came back twice, how he would feel about that post. Because what would Jesus think about that?
Intention?
No, we passed through this world but once.
That's
I
just
know
an
this is off topic
assumption.
like a motherfucker, so I ain't gonna expound on
So
it. but
Jesus did just take a nap.
No, I think it just depends
No,
on.
he got dead.
I think it depends.
How he
Dead.
died?
He was on
No,
His blood drained.
I think it depends on.
She said
the
no.
nigga
No,
fell
she
down.
I
said
think
no,
it
no.
depends on what your belief of the afterlife
Oh.
is.
Oh, okay.
Okay, it was an act or instance of determining mentally upon some action or result. Determining. I just put determine.
Y'all excuse Dev. He's working on about 8 new shows right now. So
mad shows. So
Big
it's-
flex,
it's
big
flex.
Mad shows.
Big flex. We see you though.
Yeah, but we was just on a sabbatical. That was the off topic, and then I seen some cops on horses when I was driving here or this way, and I was like, I don't know how I feel about that.
Speaking of cops and horses, did you see the Amish guys who got pulled over because they got
That's
DWIs while driving the horses?
technically, is a horse drunk?
It's
Because he can tell I'm going in a straight line, right?
That's what I'm saying.
wait.
Why the horses not listening, or are they telling the horses to do dumb shit?
But that's not driving though. So
Hey,
Yeah, but you're operating
what?
a motor in a sense.
That ain't no
That's a
motor.
heart. My
The
heart got
animal is-
heart.
you got horsepower,
Oh.
but you don't. A
It's a
horse don't
motor.
have a
It's a
motor. It has a
motor.
heart.
What if my horse got a fucked up
That's
ankle?
I'm just
de-animalization.
saying.
Where's Peter at?
Listen, these are the. I drive a car, so
Where's
I
Peter?
have nothing to do with
Peter
this.
Pit at?
Peter Pit. This nigga
I need
here.
a rap.
They
This nigga hungry.
their chins are really big and their faces are really wide, and it made me think about like they are probably the result of some form of incest.
Those
because
are
of the
strong
way that-
features. We were
you
talking about
know-
that earlier.
Oh, those are strong features. Well, the chin
Wait, incest?
was. I mean, I'm assuming. Why else would somebody look like that?
Did I miss something?
It's the. So
Talking about the
Amish
horses, right?
communities
Oh,
are
Amish.
just.
Yeah, I did miss something because I was thinking horses on the.
What, just
I
on the
mean-
side of the road?
No, I was thinking cops on the horse still.
Do
And then you
horses
said
got house shoes? I mean, the snowshoes?
snowshoes.
Don't they slip and fall in black ice?
Yeah, I would think so because their hooves is like
They
metal.
hooves.
So it's probably breaking the. I don't know. We're not Amish.
Okay, so wait,
well,
Amish.
like,
Okay,
finish
back
the
to your
incest.
point.
Yeah,
Yeah, with
finish the
incest. 'Cause
incest.
now we back on point. All right.
Y'all were lost the entire time.
Yeah, I was thinking horses on.
Oh
I mean,
my
cops on
God.
horses, and then
In the winter.
And I said, speaking of cops and horses, 4
Got you.
Amish guys have DWIs for drinking while, the fucking horse and
Bruh,
buggy
you know
shit.
how
They were drunk in the
You know
horse
how
and buggy.
drunk you gotta be to flip a cart?
Like, I don't know.
Horses upside down.
Yo,
But horses don't, in my experience,
But
like
it
they
makes
don't
sense, though.
do just anything. Like they do what you tell them to do. But if something looks like dangerous, they'll refuse.
They ain't finna.
nah, but some horses get whipped and like beat and brutalized, so they scared.
No.
Nah, anytime you go horseback riding, those horses are beat and stuff to obey and stuff. I felt bad when I went horseback riding when I was in Cuba. Like
I'll never do it again. I'll never do it again.
Like this is
I will never do it. I will never ride a horse.
Bruh.
I will never ride an elephant. I will never ride another animal after being on them horses in Jamaica. I felt so bad for them.
Yo, and then like
They be stressed out.
The handlers really be like beating them if they don't do what they're supposed to do. So like when you got the handler that be on the horse and they run up to the front and stuff, the horses be scared of the handler. That's why they obey.
Seabiscuit, Sue Kente. See what I'm saying? We all getting whipped. We all getting fucked over. The white man, the evil mother. That
I ain't getting whipped.
If none of these were
ants
white.
weren't so resilient, he would have tamed that motherfucker.
These weren't white countries. These were not white countries.
It's just that okay. I picture like the devil. All right, the white devil. Any evil man to do some shit like that.
I mean, some things might be a product of colonization, but these aren't white countries that we're talking about. You
still gotta whip these horses. How many people actually go horseback riding? Do you have you ever even thought about getting on a horse? What is the average person? There ain't that many horses need to be whipped. Let the motherfuckers free. Stallions, black.
That's because we live in a first world country. People still use horses for transportation.
I'm cool with that.
Which is when you said Amish, it made sense that they get DWI from riding a horse.
Yeah.
You know how fucked up you gotta be?
Right. Because
I didn't even know the Amish
what
drink.
Are you telling the people? Oh, yeah. And it was probably during their little time. So they have like a patch of...
That's all you gotta do.
Like, you start jerking or something in the horse.
I don't.
That nigga ain't drinking.
They had to have went somewhere or something that they had no business. Like, I don't understand.
No, actually...
Yo, so what was the police... So wait, but what was the police driving though?
They had to be driving their shit. Honestly, they do pills. They can't drink, I think.
They were not on a horse.
They got to be on a horse.
They were not.
They chased the horse with the horse. Nah,
no, they did not.
They not driving no cars in the Amish country. Yeah. I mean,
what? You could go down to Maryland and see this Amish people everywhere.
Yeah, but they be on horses and stuff.
Exactly, but we drive cars.
No, the police is Amish too.
No, the fucking police not Amish. Shut your ass
Unless
up.
they the state troopers.
No.
And listen.
No.
Hey Siri.
Yeah, bro.
Is the Amish police Amish?
Do you know I will fire your ass if you tell me some niggas and horses got away?
Okay. I found this on the web first. The Amazon Police Amish.
I will fire your ass.
The Amazon Police.
I will fire your ass. What are they?
Wait, what?
Zigzag you? If you came back and said
you let the horse get away.
If you let the horse get away, motherfucker.
You serious?
First of all,
you fired.
Let the horse get away.
To catch humans.
That's 1 horsepower. Nigga, you know how many shit you got in there? What? 325 at least on them shits? Man, I can appreciate that.
What was more important was that I feel like their parents are brother and sister. That was the point.
We talking about the
parents is brother and sister.
I think so. That's what them kids look like.
So they never said it.
Wait, so that mean they deformed?
They go in the shade room. They look funny.
Wait,
they look
so
like
you're
Shrek.
assuming
They look like Shrek.
Are you assuming or did they say it?
I'm assuming it's the Amish community.
Okay.
You'll have one guy and he'll have a wife and she'll have 10 kids. And then he'll go and he'll sleep with somebody else there and then she'll have 10 kids. And then they kids grow up and they be Amish together. And his cousins and brothers out.
So is it more or less you're making a statement
I am making a problematic statement
on ugly kids or incest kids, because that could just be an ugly ass kid.
Incest adults at this point, because they're adults.
I mean, it's been going on forever. I mean, to be honest, it can't be that bad, right?
One of the teachers at my school were telling me that his friend growing up was fucking his sister.
Incest or fucking
his sister or his friend?
His friend was fucking his own sister.
Oh.
And they used to be jealous because the sister looked so. He was like, she was so hot. We were also jealous. Jealous? You didn't think that was weird?
How old were they? You make mistakes when you're
age.
young.
I don't know. 15, 16, 17. I don't know. Age when kids have sex. When do kids have sex?
Okay. Separate the two. Having kids with a family member or just having sex with a family member? both is wrong, but I'm saying when you're young and dumb, you might have a little accident with your cousin, you know.
So what cousin did you fuck?
A little slipperoo. I'm just saying it happens. It happens.
What cousin did you fuck?
I'm just saying it happens. All right. There's thousands of people out here that I had an experience.
What?
Look at that. I ain't thought about that nigga in years. All I'm saying is, it's wrong to actually have a baby with the incest, but accidents does happen in families. It does. Accidents happen in families. But to have a baby, you're supposed to abort that motherfucker. That's Alabama's problem. That is Alabama's problem right now.
You're supposed to abort that problem.
Yes, you can't.
Ain't no. Your cousin?
Ain't no. I'm saying it happens.
Where's the Amish people? It'd be too many posts on Shade Room.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that ain't happening in my family.
That's
you
what I'm
don't
trying
that
to
you know
figure.
of?
No. I mean, like, immediately.
Oh, that you know of?
No,
People
immediately.
keep secrets, sir. People keep secrets.
Ain't nobody.
Who's fucking their sister and brother?
Okay, I'm saying siblings, like the idea of family sex. When you're younger,
This nigga is wild.
if you're over 12 years old, you should know what you're doing. Before that, accidents happen.
Yeah.
Who's making an accident at 11, 10, 9, 8?
With their cousin.
7.
What if you grew up doing it? So you feel it's been natural all these years. And then all of a sudden, you finally come of an age where you're starting to realize, like, yo, we can't talk about this in front of mommy.
I can see it.
We can't bring this to the Thanksgiving table.
I can see if it was like a conscious experimentation, like experimental phase.
I don't know what these niggas is talking about. An experiment with their cousin.
Ain't no accident.
How is it not an accident?
Bro, these kids
experimenting.
These kids
Experiment.
She'll pass.
I can tell you ain't never had no real cousin.
No, you
nobody to really show you.
Know
no,
how
I ain't never had no real
how to
cousin.
play house.
I ain't never had no real fucking cousin.
Yo, I forgot what
We played house though, but we wasn't.
Then who was husband and wife?
Fucking.
Shit.
Nah, we would say sister and brother.
Yeah, I was a fucking
That's
mom,
not
and they
house,
were the
nigga.
kids.
That's a studio apartment.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I can't find it. I know I'm a control freak, so I was the mom, and they were my kids.
Oh my gosh!
I'm telling their ass what to do.
See, look, even when we playing house, we perpetuate the single mom household.
That's a Angelica. You would have just.
I ain't grew up in a single mom household, so I don't know about that.
But you became one in your own mind.
In your own mind, you became one.
These motherfucking kids is aggravating. I don't know when.
All right, whatever.
Yo, I just pictured you
find it someday.
In your little plastic little cup. I mean, your plastic little seat with the little with that little bonnet on. With those
I had heels and everything.
See what I'm saying?
Dang, the baby got arrested.
Or I used to make them. I would be the teacher and they would be the students.
See what I'm saying? And you always sit your ass down because somebody always got to use the bathroom, huh?
What?
Teacher.
Wait, that's him robbing them
no,
right now?
Ain't nobody.
Who he robbing?
No, it was his associates. They said.
He really robbed.
I was about to say, why would he rob? He got too much money now at this point. That's one of those things. You got to separate yourself from that nonsense. Like I get you from the hood, whatever. You bought that life, but you bought that action, but
fuck all that, nigga. I'm trying to have some fun.
You don't need to be cutting up no more, baby.
I'm trying to have some fun. Fuck all
fun
that.
Like what?
Well, I'm gonna have my fun. I ain't about to say.
With his cousin. Have fun with your cousin all 2020.
Nasty motherfucker. So my friend and I had a conversation about the word motherfucker.
Well, we know where it came from, right?
Yes, we know where it came from.
Okay.
Ain't nothing wrong with fucking. I ain't say mother.
Anyway, but we were talking about how people don't say motherfucker. Like you have to change your whole accent.
Motherfucker.
Yeah, it has to be like, you motherfucker. Like,
you motherfucker.
It was random, but we just was having this conversation. This is white guy. So I was watching. Did y'all see Don't Fuck With Cats?
No.
Nah. That don't even sound like something I'll watch.
Right. That shit is wild. It's wild.
It sounds like something the alphabet community would put out.
Well, it has nothing to do with that. I don't even know what that is. But this white guy's talking about like the investigation and all this shit. So he's like, typical white vernacular, whatever. Now all of a sudden he goes, we was waiting. He was like, we were waiting 2 years to catch him, and motherfucker, we got you. And that shit had me crying because I feel like people always change their accent, like their regular speaking voice when they say motherfucker.
Nobody
says motherfucker. They say motherfucker.
Yeah.
I never thought about my dialect when I say certain things.
Mm-hmm.
I know. When I say bitch, I make sure because I want to say the B. I want to enunciate. I want you to hear the B. I want that shit to vibrate in you. But that's the only one I ever thought of.
That must be why your boss spot look like a B.
I was wondering why you was looking up so much. I'm like, God damn, no.
Oh, you got two of them.
But that's
B,
that's where I need. That's where I need. I just want my edges to get
like to say bitch so hard.
I just want my edges.
You got one on the side too.
My edges?
No. A ball spot.
Don't talk about that.
Oh, I
got a few of them, but that's okay.
Why you touching me?
Cause I'm embarrassed. Good haired motherfucker. You ain't family, nigga. You ain't gotta worry.
Nigga gonna come here and talk about. I just hope one day I grow waves. First of all, you don't grow waves. You grow your hair.
He said. He said, "Hey, nice camera."
I've been outside the loop for a minute, so I don't know the lingo nowadays. But we ain't talking about that.
You feel insecure when you're in a room and like you're the person with the least amount of hair.
Seriously? It's not insecurities. It's more or less like if I had the option of growing my hair, the fact that you guys have options. First of
all, I'm a woman, so
she always got options.
Oh my goodness. Well, from what I see.
What you see? Oh.
Everybody turning into everybody nowadays. Everybody's turning into everybody.
I don't know what that means.
I don't want to elaborate too much, but let's just say shit is getting out of hand. But
what?
Shit
this is a show where you can say any and everything. What do you mean you don't want to elaborate?
I didn't really fully think out this thought, but I know it when I feel it exactly what I want to say. But it's still unpolished.
Why? Because I have waves?
No. I was talking about the idea of everybody wants to be everybody nowadays, and you're not gonna grow balls. Well, not yet. I'm telling you, that Popeye's chicken sandwich, it's really gonna have you thought incest was a thing. That chicken sandwich will have your kids with the strong jaws. Double strong jaws.
Strong jaws. Not the strong jaws.
Double strong jaws.
What do you get drunk? What do you get?
You had the chicken sandwich?
Jaws from?
You had chicken sandwich?
Where do you get strong? Yes, I did actually.
Ugh.
Did it give you strong jaws?
No.
Do you feel like your kid's about to have them? Do you feel like your kids?
I felt like I had to detox after, but that was just from eating bullshit in general.
You as vegan.
The fact that she really just answered some questions like seriously too, like she thought about it.
What else am I supposed to do?
She really, you really.
Yeah, wait a second, you did eat what? You supposed to be? I'm supposed to be vegan.
I fell
completely vegan.
I fell off the bandwagon a couple times. Jamaica did it.
They could do that. Y'all can fall off the bandwagon.
First of all, I can do whatever I want to do. It's my life.
Well then, what's my nick? Well then, Tank could suck multiple dicks and not be gay. Then fuck it, he fell off the bandwagon.
Hey. You listen. Your life gets to be designed by you. Nah. So whatever you want your life to be, that's what it's gonna be. So I went to. I thought I told y'all this. I went to Jamaica. I started eating jerk chicken in Jamaica, and then that was like the downfall.
See, people got to stick to their horses. Worse than the police.
I'm getting my life back together. A lot of detox, a lot of be healthy, a lot of...
Until the next time,
right? You're supposed to stay strong.
See what I'm saying? If you wasn't...
Listen, Black community, this is a part of our problem. We don't lift each other up and hold each other.
We don't stick to our guns.
We don't lift each other up and hold each other in our moments of maybe distraction or weakness.
The devil got you.
You know, we kind of
but outwit that devil.
Be on the backs of our people.
Wait, do the Mary J on them devil.
Wow, y'all hear this? This is how we come and
break down that devil.
So in the spirit of leaving things in the last decade. I thought you said so in the spirit
of the Lord.
In the spirit of leaving things
in the past.
Happy New Year, people, by the way. Like, we didn't even say Happy New Year.
Yeah, Happy New Decade.
Anyone.
That's by the time y'all hear this, it will already be a month in.
The real niggas know time by the white man is not time at all. We make our own schedule. Lauryn Hill, baby. That's how we do. We move on our own time. I don't care what this white man told me. It's
anyway.
Fuck that.
We don't hold each other in the Black community as we should.
What you mean? I'm holding you accountable because after
I had some chicken and I gained 10 pounds.
10 thick pounds.
You ate 10 pounds of chicken?
No. You can do that?
I gained 10 pounds.
You can do that?
I'm okay with
it. How much is 10 pounds of chicken?
It's a lot of chicken.
Now that I think about it.
It's a lot of chicken.
I
mean, you're not going to eat it all at one time. You eat it over time.
All right, we ain't.
So more of the stories, I gotta be done with this meat shit because
because you tripping.
I feel like blah.
You tripping. I expect that from Shannon, not you.
That's a fucking fact. Be healthy. You ain't shit, nigga. You ain't shit, nigga.
I'm back on it. Be healthy. I got my alkaline water, I got my rest, I got my smoothie. I'm getting my life together. Back in the gym. Oh my God, it was consistent for over a year.
But you've been in the gym though. You've been in the gym though.
I've been in the gym.
You've been in the gym though.
I've been in the gym. Come on, I can't be all the way bad now. Can't be all the way.
Yes, you can.
I mean, you can, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to eat bullshit and I go to the gym and no, we're not going to do all that.
See what I'm saying? You got to take your shit like
you
was Muslim.
Man. It's a lifestyle.
Imagine if you can't be Muslim 363 days out there. On my birthday, Lord. Like, that's when you eat pork? Like,
I know you was not talking about anybody's life choices while you over at home.
What are you talking about?
Slurping up Coralines and shit.
Cora wishes, actually. She always telling me she vibrating.
Slurping up.
She right.
Slurping up Carolines.
Please tell me. Please tell me. Yeah. What that mean?
She vibrating. I don't know. It tickles. I don't know.
She tell you she vibrating?
She vibrating.
And you supposed to vibe with her?
Hell no.
She vibrate like what?
Why she? What does
it mean? A specific area that she's vibrating, or
I just unplugged the power cord. Fuck that. We stopping this.
Well, so you be in the room when she vibrates?
Yeah.
And she'll say, "Shannon, I'm vibrating."
She don't say it like that, but because we'll make jokes, especially when shit come on TV.
Joking.
Yeah, especially when shit come on TV. It was oh my God.
Co-host Shannon Shenanigans is in a very sunken place.
I'm not in heat. I'm cool.
A very sunken place.
I'm cool. You take cold showers, you good. Which I see why it really works. But yeah, I'll be cool.
I would never take a cold shower. I'm just trying to picture like her saying she's vibrating and like why would she?
Like she's vibrating.
Why would she say that?
Because we friends, real friends.
I've never told Devin anything about my vagina.
Because y'all ain't real friends.
What? So that just contradicted what you just said.
Because me and her real friends. We talk about everything. That's introspective core.
I mean,
introspective core.
I mean, Devin knows things from the podcast, you know, like Yoni experience and shit like that.
That's not for Devin. That's for the podcast. But
I'm not gonna say Devin. My vagina is vibrating. That's a whole other level of like.
That's like seduction.
That's not you saying, Devin. I just smashed so and so last night. That's totally different than Devin. My vagina's vibrating.
The way you're saying it, I told you we usually be watching something. I'll make a comment. She'll say, "Well, yeah, she's vibrating. I ain't had none in a while and shit like that."
White pussies, and I'm gonna pray for them.
I mean, I wouldn't. You see, white. Just say vagina. I love vagina. I haven't been with anybody in over a year though. It's been hectic out here.
And you still ain't got your life together. Speaking of that, have you heard of sex transmutation?
That sounds like something I heard about.
This guy, this billionaire. Pretty
much, he don't want a nut. He think about his future when he in a pussy.
Yeah, sex transmutation. It's pretty much talk about how like when you have things to get accomplished in life, whether you starting a business or you going to school, or whatever, something that you really need to focus on.
Just think
that
about
the energy that you would usually use sexually, the longer you harness it, it turns into creative energy and it helps you zone in and focus on whatever it is that you got going on. What y'all think about that? It's like celibacy, essentially.
I'm gonna test it out first.
I mean,
I'm gonna try it with lotion.
Is there studies that
He just wrote a book about it. I don't think there's a study. Let me see this guy's name.
So is there like studies that prove this? Because I have creative energy all the time. So
like I said,
I don't think celibacy would.
I'm gonna start with lotion, work my way up.
And that's another
creative
thing.
Juices.
And that's another thing. Does that mean no release at all? Napoleon Hill. Yeah.
Oh,
he wrote it.
Think and Grow Rich.
That's he a low key genius. But I still don't.
Yeah,
he also is from like the 19th century, so.
It was different back. We didn't have iPhones back then.
Yeah, so that's different. I mean, Unwitting the Devil, that's a Napoleon Hill book, and Think and Grow Rich is two very phenomenal books. But I don't know about this one. He might have fell off the cliff on this one.
Dev, like, I nothing to bitch and come up with ways for her to go home. I'm creative.
So you got the window.
You got multiple ways, but you can't stay here.
Devin does not do that.
Yeah.
Does not. But I will say relationships can, depending on who you are, can get in the way of growth areas.
That's why
Anything can distract you.
Because I got too much things I'm working on to be distracted.
Yeah, it's a lot of time you have to invest in.
Well, they demand a certain amount of time,
relationships.
and they. I mean, once you get into that, make that commitment, that's kind of an obligation.
Yeah.
So that's why you're supposed to commit with the right person. So then the obligation does not take you away from your previous. Yeah. It adds to and enhances.
Yeah.
That's why I'm so picky.
I have realized that
What you laughing at?
I'm scared of the commitment part. There's like, damn, like I gotta see you. Like, damn.
Like I got to. I can't ghost you nothing.
Out. Like I can never be like, I don't really want you here tonight. Like who says that to their partner?
Somebody that's getting
tired. You can if you don't live with them. But you just gonna they're gonna wake up with attitudes the next day.
It's gonna be a thing.
Then it's gonna be a thing, yeah.
Man, but just be honest. Fuck that.
Yeah.
Just be honest. You want me to go home tonight? Cool. I'll hook my PS photo. Like, I'll take my shit. You take it. I think it's healthy to have a good balance of you do your shit and I do my shit.
Well, yeah, but
it gets too clingy if you're together.
But that's the thing, though. You're in a relationship, so
a relationship ain't me being your twin. Like I ain't gotta be there with you for every fucking thing.
No,
that's true.
No,
like, I grew up with you so far. Now since we together, we gotta be together. It's you erasing the whole 25, 26 years I just had. I'd rather be myself and you love me for me. I made my point there, didn't I?
Yeah. That was your gavel.
Goddamn right, I like it, motherfucker.
I mean, yeah, you're right. Oh shoot, I done stopped the recording.
It caught my slap leg.
There you go.
I feel bad sometimes. That's why what I was talking about earlier, that's why I'm like, this not gonna turn into anything. Because if anything next will have to be serious, like intentional, because I got too much going on to be, just take too much time to be fucking around.
Why can't you just have somebody on the same page with you? Like,
because I still take time, and you never know what happens within that relationship. It's a relationship.
I do think the next relationship I get in, I might be a little over emotional, a little under trusting.
Why?
A little too hard. Because right now, I don't trust motherfuckers regardless.
Yeah, I don't trust.
And then you want to tell me that you actually love and care about me? You don't even know me. Just tell me what episode is your favorite episode. Plug you in. Tell me. Because I mean, at the end of the day, if they don't actually know something key about me to love, I'm not falling for it. Well, it's your personality. You're handsome. I like the way you make me feel.
Definitely not gonna say you handsome.
Dang.
Stop it. No, well, I mean, I told I'm growing back my edges. You just called me on a bad day. I woke up like this.
Never seen you have edges.
He woke up like this.
I can throw down when I throw down. I wasn't in the mood. Nonetheless, the point is, I'm just done with the generic things that they say. Or I would say. Now I need to find something very specific.
I would say so because he's this piece of shit. He think everybody else is a piece of shit.
Come on, Dad. Stop fronting like you say everything 100% the way you thought to say it. For instance.
Nah, I do. That get me in trouble.
Okay.
That be getting me in.
Nah, Dad. Oh, then you need to start working on the way you word things. Because I'm telling you, because
it's a balance. So I know a lot of married people, so that I be getting mainly. I be saying like sometimes you can't say what's logical because women don't speak in logic all the time. Like centered in logic, they speak in emotion. So you got to kind of take away logic for a second. You have to kind of reaffirm or reinforce how they feel in the moment, and then come back to the logic later. Like, yeah, you ain't really make much sense.
So instead of her,
I just be like, yo, you tripping? You like?
So if she asks,
just don't make sense.
If she asks, Dad, you want your dick sucked? No, I want mouth love.
I don't know how that fit what I just said.
The fuck logic. Let's thinking.
We're talking about emotional situations.
I want mouth love. That's not emotional.
I will say some of that could be true because
I don't know what that means.
With relationships with women are really hard.
Computer love, right?
I'm trying to listen. You see me? I'm like, I'm trying to like.
Because you're saying a whole bunch of fucking nothing.
I'm trying to listen.
I'm trying to make this make sense.
I'm trying to be the same person I was under that post, and he trying to test me. Shut your ass up.
I don't even know what she's talking about.
Yeah, you wasn't on Facebook.
But I will say sometimes I have struggled more with women and like being like, you gotta chill.
I think
you gotta chill.
I think
and sometimes like, damn, I wonder if this how men be feeling.
We said this on the show before. Welcome to the men's side, because you are clearly the man.
I think
when you're dealing with other women.
I think you're struggling with yourself when it comes down to women, because you see the truth in them, but yet you don't want to express it, so you fall back because you don't want to notice that truth within yourself.
What's the truth?
That you're gay. You couldn't put two and two together with that?
No, because I'm not gay.
Okay, you see what I'm saying? That's why I'll never work with you and a woman. Got to be honest with yourself.
I like women.
Any man that you man that you deal with,
I don't understand.
It's gonna go back to that commitment issue. I can't commit. It's just something about you. Your personality.
Commit to the women either. Ain't no commitment
because you can't commit to yourself. The moment you open up that door,
boy, ain't nobody gay in here but you.
Dang. Time and Darky, you said it.
Goddamn. I can't let this shit
You
down.
said it on Time and Darky.
Look, I love the community. I do love the community. Nobody gay.
All I'm saying is women have stressed me out. Women have stressed me out.
That's a beautiful thing.
Before it could even be a thing, they'd be stressing me out.
Well, at least you know that about yourself. So the next bitch.
No, I just know women are a little cuckoo.
And niggas ain't weak. Yeah, I really believe men are more emotional than women nowadays. I really believe it.
I don't think there's a men or women one being more emotional than the other. It's just about how it's expressed. Women, we're gonna say like, you pissed me off, you hurt my feelings, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck? We gonna act on our shit. Men tend to be a little more poised with their shit, unless they're crazy, and then that's different. But men seem to be more poised, more able to regulate in the moment. Like, all right, I'm not about to do this shit with you right here. Like, you tripping, you gotta calm down.
Well, what made me say it, what made me think it, is a lot of these niggas, when they get into new relationships, they act like the female.
If you get to know yourself, then you would know that the shit you're trying to connect with got to do with yourself, because you're gay.
Actually, I'm taking a vow of celibacy from white women. I want to love all vaginas.
You only like white women?
No. It's just I want to erase the stigma. So if you see me with a black queen,
you're a fucking joke. Don't know black woman. Don't know black woman want to have no baby with a nigga with no edges.
Oh no.
So you can go right on back to where the fuck you been at.
Oh, you got a blood spot on the other side too.
We are good over
you wait.
here.
I'm gonna come back in this motherfucker luxurious. You wait.
Yo, you
we
can get
still
a piece.
Don't want you.
Ain't nobody.
You can get a piece.
You know, I'm really starting to think about options.
They got it. They got it at 3 Kings.
Nah, I was serious. You can get a piece.
Bro, I'm serious too. I just want the option to have hair. Okay.
You got the option.
I know, but I didn't want to do it because it's like, fuck it, I'm bald. But now, I just want, I want waves one day.
Maybe for a week and then take it off.
No. I want to be like these bitches in their hairs.
Yo, change it up every
other day. Every outfit, I got me some.
And I think that's something a white woman will be okay with.
You missed everything I said. Everything I said. I want to love all women, not even just white or black. I want to love all women.
But you love white women.
No, that's a stigma
or you
attached
have
to me.
White women.
No, that's a stigma attached to me.
Oh. Why?
Oh, because I did a lot of that myself, Take blame where it is.
Are you having sex with white women?
That and talking about them all the time, making jokes, just a bunch of ignorant shit I said and did.
There's some good white women out there in the world.
I want to erase that. There's good women out there in the world. Not
we specifically
color.
Talking about white women right now.
Oh, then no, I disagree with you.
I know black women are great.
I agree. I disagree when it's separating women. Okay, let's include all these bitches. I love them all. I love them all.
I don't know any bitches. The only bitch I know is you.
And I'm a bad one too. As soon as I get my edges.
You're a bald-headed one.
I could be a bald-headed one, girl, because you 2 years away from that. You a bald spot away from that, girl. You better calm down.
No, baby, I ain't got no bald spot.
You sure? You sure that nigga ain't fuck up on the edge right there? Or that's just his style?
You see this here?
What?
You see this here?
I'm trying to figure out, did he fuck up on the edge right there? Is that the style?
No, that's just because I don't wear my do-rag like I'm supposed to. So sometimes my curls will flip back.
Okay.
How you wear your do-rag?
Sometimes I don't wear it every night.
Oh.
You know, so now I wake up and
I
it's
thought
like...
she was one of them ones that wear stiff stuff.
Wear it up here. I don't even know how they tie those.
I don't even know how they tie right on the brim of their head.
Y'all see
the
these,
brim
y'all
of
see
their head.
Y'all see these waves? Y'all think my shit on the brim of my head? Stop playing with me.
Nah, I mean,
it
the
seems like you bring it down
when
to
it's
your
like
eyebrows.
there, they
Stop
still
playing
got
with me.
waves and
Y'all see how
whatnot.
these motherfuckers playing with me right now?
I'm just saying.
I just want to be up here and be the third wind.
Like the
To the
third
waves.
person here that loves black women. Instead of 2 out of 3.
You technically love black men and women, so you don't really count. You
Why?
got to choose.
I don't have to shoot shit.
So then you don't love black women. You love all of the above. Devin, the only one here that claims and loves black women purely.
I never talked to a girl that wasn't black.
That's not my point. You still love black men and women. You talk like black women is just that what you're supposed to love.
I mean,
Devin's the only one like that.
in the women gender.
Yes,
like,
black.
It's
for
black.
women.
But
Yeah.
you don't apply for that
Why?
because you still like the niggas.
So
So
I like
it's,
black-
it's just black people
I
for
like
you
black
then.
people.
There we go. That's what I'm trying to get.
But the only
she don't apply?
Because she likes black men and women. I'm trying to erase the stigma of saying I just like white women to I just like women.
Yeah, but if you talking about women, she likes black women.
Like I don't.
Women of color.
But she still like dick. She don't fully like these bitches.
How do you
We
know
ain't talking about that right now. We just talking about the women's side. Even
Okay.
if she only with them for like a night or two and they don't do nothing.
Or special Valentine's.
Or special Valentine's.
Where do y'all come
Or send them to Uber.
To
I mean,
Uber.
you know, but it's still black women.
First of all, I ain't buy no motherfucker no Uber, okay?
I said sent them to Uber. I ain't say you bought it.
See what I'm saying? Telling on yourself.
And I was the driver, so you know.
Telling on you. And I was the driver. Oh, that night.
Yeah, I was the driver.
Yeah, I remember you telling
You
that
know.
story. Y'all got stories on the low. Oh my
Cause
God.
niggas be no.
Listen, she called me. Asking me where I was.
I was pissed.
Like, wait a second. Why are you calling me asking where I am? This your Uber? If your house? I'm on my way.
If I would
They
have
actually
seen it,
said Devin.
if I would have seen the next year, I was like, cancel that shit.
Devin, Mr. Ang.
Devin loved to have a little piece of information too.
Oh, I need information.
He
Like,
love
be
that
healthy.
shit.
I need that information. I'm going to be there.
Oh. You
I'm
know
about
what?
I'm about to figure it out.
You know what?
I need to see. I ain't been over there in a minute, though.
You gonna do her like that?
I'm going to go get me a health nut.
You gonna do her like that? Man?
Or maybe a Barney. Maybe I'm going to get the Barney.
I never had that one before.
That one is really good. I
I
like
ain't
it.
never been there.
Yeah, I like
Is
it.
it PB&J?
No.
What
It's
is
peanut
it?
butter in there, though. It's, I can't even tell you, but
I have no clue.
it's some berries in there.
Okay, so speaking of this white woman conversation, so I'm at Be Healthy.
Now speaking to the mic.
I'm at Be Healthy. I'm walking with my dad. I've been talking my dad into it for a while. So finally took him. We walk in and it's this black guy in there and his brother. They both like pretty big black guys or whatever.
Mhm.
And so I'm like, wonderful black man. Can you tell my wonderful black father that the food here is like good? He can eat it. He'll be fine. It's not gross. It's not disgusting. It's not just leaves. So they talking. He like, yeah, you know, it's good. This is actually my first time here, blah, blah, blah. So we're talking, like me and him are talking. A great conversation talking about blackness. And then he goes to pay, you know, you can pay with your Cash App. He goes to pay, unlocks his phone. It's a picture of a fat white woman on there on his home screen. I just stopped talking to him at that.
Dang.
What's wrong with that?
We was having a black time.
He still could be black and have a white queen. See, that's a problem.
That's the next episode.
That's the
Yeah,
problem.
that's
the problem.
That's literally next episode.
That's the problem.
That's
That is
literally
the
next
problem.
episode.
We gotta stop.
You want us to leave that back in the old decade?
What, the idea of loving white women or fat white women? Don't nobody fall in love faster than a nigga that needs somewhere to stay.
That's a fact.
Yo,
that's
that's-
across the board. Black woman,
That's
white woman,
across the
Latino
board.
woman.
If you give me somewhere to stay,
Hey,
hello. How you doing today? How was your day
Okay.
today?
Okay.
You need me to wash the dishes?
Not a problem.
Not a problem.
That's
Take
a
out the
fact.
trash.
Not
a problem.
And I'll go to the store. I can use your card, though, right?
Yeah, let me get your card. I'll take you to
I'll
work
take
and
you
go to the
work
store
and
for you.
No, I will
Two
say,
birds, one stone.
dick could buy you so much.
Just dick?
Like if I was a guy and I was trapped, dick get you. What y'all talking about right now? Place to live, a car to drive, food to eat.
I mean,
it works both ways. Like, y'all got some shit that
ain't no Devin don't like no girl enough that they go from just smashing to her moving into his apartment.
Oh no, that's a dub.
Exactly, women do that all the time. These men don't necessarily be in relationships.
See, but I think it's just the polar opposite though. I don't necessarily think it's specifics. I just think that women, they like the company, and if the company is there, then you know, and they benefit from it. Us, it's like, nah, bye. We just need that. We need our space to be. I
think it's the opposite.
What you mean?
I am a sociable creature.
No. I'm not speaking.
Are you in Coraline? Did you need a place to stay? Oh, sorry.
Probably not.
We ain't talking about.
Is that why? Do you make her vagina vibrate?
Oh,
I never said I did.
Because you gotta like live there.
I never said I did.
He never said he did.
I never said that. I said she'll let me know. But it's not like I could do something with that. Like, it's kind of like
Coraline, he wanted to show lying about your relationship. You better kick this nigga out.
That's okay. You can always ask. I would love for her to be on the show one day, though.
No, I wouldn't.
Why? That's cool. That's my Cora.
That's his Cora.
Yeah.
What y'all gonna talk about? What's she
Ain't that the girl
bringing
you
to
was
the
in
table?
love with?
No.
That was Maria.
Some name dropping my
Maria.
You said it already on the show.
Maria.
I said my African queen.
No, you said her name on the show.
Whatever. It's too late now.
Well, I can always edit it out.
Editing ass. The show look good, right?
Don't take nothing out because y'all never take out anything I say.
That right there might get her back.
No, it's a rap.
Maria.
Come on, you know.
It's a rap.
I'm gonna make this clip so she know.
No,
listen, he wants you.
It's a rap.
Shannon, look into the camera. I got you. He wants you.
It's a rap.
No. He's saying that because whatever you told him, it wasn't. True. That's what it's. It
was true what she told me.
Whatever he told you wasn't true.
It was true what she told me.
I hope that
he
never gets
done
back with you.
I don't deserve her anyway. I fucked up, and I need to take that with me for the rest of my life. And that's cool, but no,
that's not the person you're supposed to end up with anyway.
I don't know.
Nah, it wasn't.
It wasn't because then y'all would end up together.
Nah.
Well, you got still a whole life to live, so you never know. But
I fucked. Look, either way. I don't know if that was real love. The older I get, the more I realize that I was definitely infatuated with her. But as for the conversation with me and Core, I would want to talk about how is it dealing with a nigga like me. And I want it done live because I probably am a lot to deal with, especially since we are just friends.
She don't say the N-word, right?
No.
Okay, because I would hate to punch her across the table.
Get your ass jumped if you want.
I beat both y'all. She said the N-word
I
in
can
here.
imagine the conversation before they leave the house. Listen, there are rules to engagement when you go into
don't look
this
no
space.
well eye to eye. If she say something wild,
she could look me up.
look down.
He got her. He gonna have her feeling like he gonna have her fucking back. Then I'm gonna beat his ass first.
Once you get to the line of defense, what I'm gonna do?
Exactly.
Nah, but that will be an entertaining show though. But yeah, I don't see nothing wrong with the black man still being black and dating a white woman.
Okay, that's fine. So Shannon, what are you planning on leaving in 2019?
A black man still staying black dating a white woman.
That's what you're gonna leave behind?
No.
Oh,
no,
you pointed
I'm
that
still
down.
love all women. I'm still love all.
I'm still
topic.
I'm still
I like the way you
processing
worded
that.
it. Because that is.
I just said what you said.
He worded it exactly.
I know. But I'm saying I pictured it as you were saying it. I pictured it as like a headline, a Facebook headline, clickbait shit.
Oh yeah. That could be an episode though.
I really like that because I got a bunch of shit to say.
So 2020 is here.
Yes. What I would do
is it New Year, New You? Is it New Year, same
hoes?
No. Is it New Year, new hoes?
No, I don't.
Is it New Year piping it down?
I don't.
Is it New Year getting a check?
Bitch down.
Is it New Year getting some edges?
I do want some edges. I do want some edges.
He on his Antonio Brown wave.
Nobody said that. Nobody said that.
You said Antonio Brown.
I never said that.
Who's Antonio Brown?
He was a receiver.
He was an NFL receiver that a white woman accused him of sexual assault, and he has no job no more. That's why I was scared of white women. They got too much power.
They damn sure
no.
do.
So he not.
It was allegedly, and nothing ever came. You know how with Ray Rice, it was like it was the allegation, and then stuff came out after. It was like this allegation, he lost his job, and it went quiet after that.
Oh.
So yeah. Anyways, go ahead.
Oh, I would picture it. What I would want to leave is more childish behaviors.
You ain't left them.
I said more, not all. I still like my.
all of them.
Oh please! This is our first time seeing each other. Let me grow. Let me evolve. Trying to keep me as the same nigga. Woo! Oh, I'm a breath of fresh air, huh? This ain't some shit. Okay, but yes, I want to start leaving childish behaviors behind.
What type of childish behavior, so that I just know for sure? Like what?
I can't admit I was a grown ass man. See, but he want full attention when it's his time to talk.
I didn't know where I wanted to put it, but go ahead. I ain't even say nothing. I'm in my own.
I'm gonna break out solitaire as soon as you start talking. The most boringest game on this fucking.
I was thinking, what you gonna do with that?
To play. Shit.
Should have broke out spades.
With 3 people?
Just keep on going. It was a more exciting game than solitaire.
It damn sure is. I'm leaving niggas like you behind too. Solitaire. I mean, spades with 3 niggas. Yes, childish ways, definitely. And I want to be more cognizant. I want to be more cognizant of the words that I choose to use. That's something I want to bring forward with me.
How's that going for you? Because it sounds like you've been using the same words.
No, I'm thinking about a lot before I actually say it.
You are?
As you could tell.
Just then it seemed like you was, but
no, I'm always.
You know what?
If you start to notice, I'm steady looking up and looking around.
Because when we was talking earlier, before the show started, you was over there listening to Rhapsody, but you was really like
taking that shit in.
You was really taking it in.
Living in the moment more is something I'm trying to do as well. Because
I think you always lived in the moment. I think it's the opposite. You always lived in the moment. Like living in the moment is not caring what happened. It's just whatever happened.
Oh yeah.
It's the opposite. Like you being more strategic, planned, intentional with what you're doing.
Then I'm taking that shit with me. Leaving what I didn't do, all the opposite of that in the past.
Gotcha.
Now, if you want to talk about the present, I just want to laugh, man. That's all I want to do in any awakening moment. And when I'm not laughing, I just want to find something where I can learn and actually be a better person each second. So, past, present, future. Simple, right?
Yeah.
Keep that shit copacetic.
Bad. Copacetic.
Mm-hmm. Using big words.
Yeah, that sounds like a big word.
Yeah.
Sound like a good word. Typical.
Typical nigga.
Typical is normal.
I call somebody typical and it hurt their feelings. Is that a bad thing?
Well, are you using the actual definition of typical? Because it says something that is distinct. That's not typical. Look it up. Seriously. It says something that is distinct. That's not typical. Typical is you wearing sweatpants again, Shannon? Typical.
That's distinct. Like
now, how is that distinct though? It's something I do on a regular. It's not distinct.
All right, let me look up typical.
Yeah. In the meantime, well, why he doing that? What is something you're leaving in the past, the last decade?
So
typical.
The last decade. So my New Year's starts December 2nd because that's when God wanted me to be here. And I think I'm leaving procrastination.
That's a prime example of it. Procrastination.
Yeah, like you in the middle, like
sorry.
I was waiting for something. It was like you froze on FaceTime.
Finish the sentence, just not now.
Yeah, procrastination and some self-doubt.
Okay.
Also,
you'll never really get rid of self-doubt. You can only get better with it. So I would say self-love. There's
Did
a
I
difference.
ask him to interrupt the shit I was talking about?
Because
you ain't
I didn't.
Oh, you with that bullshit too?
I think self-love.
I asked the question.
I think self-love.
DC all over again.
Here you
I
go.
think self-love and self-determination and self-doubt are different things. Doubt comes out of fear. Fear doesn't have anything to do with my level of self-love. Fear has to do with being afraid of what I can or what I feel like I can or can't do. So not being so fearful, or not even being afraid of like my potential. Like I know I'm bombing shit, but then I'd be afraid like, I don't know if I want to share this with the world. So I'm getting rid of that because fuck it. I'm share everything, and then whatever you like, you pick up. Whatever you don't, you leave it right there, and that's fine with me.
What if you do find out one day that your Hiroshima is really a firecracker?
I don't know what that means.
You said it was a bomb, so what if you find out your bomb really ain't really shit? A Hiroshima to a firecracker.
Do you understand that?
They bombed Hiroshima.
So Hiroshima's an actual big ass bomb, while firecrackers are little.
Well, Hiroshima is like the place, right?
Yeah.
That they bomb the people with the napalm.
Okay, Kawasaki. Hiroshima and Kawasaki. You know exactly what event I'm talking about now.
I don't really like understand the.
I'm saying, what if you find out that your pussy ain't really the bomb, or you aren't really the bomb?
I was never talking about.
You're a firecracker.
You're a firecracker.
Oh, well, number one, I was not talking about my pussy. And number two, there's no way I can be a firecracker if I know that I'm a bomb.
Oh, okay.
That's just not a thing. If I was a firecracker, then I would know I'm a firecracker because things know what the fuck they are, right? A bomb know that it's a fucking bomb. This table is a table. This table's not a fucking microphone. It's a table.
Them firecrackers, them niggas that fucked with you out in Spencerport, huh?
I remember Spencerport.
Yeah.
I remember angry. Anyway, maybe a couple friends.
I mean, are they friends if you leave them?
I think not necessarily ending friendships, but definitely feeding them with as far of a spoon as I can find. And nothing in particular. It's just everybody ain't down.
We ain't growing the same.
Everybody ain't,
Less is more.
Keeping my lips zipped is something I'm bringing with me. I no longer have things to say.
Circle gets smaller. Everybody can't go.
Everybody can't go. And I don't have much to say about like my personal life. Like when it comes to like real shit. You know what I'm saying? Like you will see it when it comes to fruition. And after that, that's that. What else? What am I leaving?
Them broke bitches.
Drama. The catty girl shit pisses me off. So I'm leaving that because I don't do well with the bullshit. Like certain shit just doesn't entertain me. Like I don't want to have these conversations. Like I don't give a fuck. Like I don't care about what somebody had on at the club or like her wig looked crazy. Like it looked crazy whether I saw it or not. So I don't have to see it or talk about it because they saw her where the fuck she was at.
That's
and
growth.
They knew she looked crazy.
That's growth.
So I just have found myself getting irritated. I'm like, well, why am I getting irritated by this? I'm like, oh, because I don't fucking give a fuck. I don't care. So yeah, things like that. I think what I'm bringing with me is love, some light, some money, Zoe and Pierce, being more intentional and focused on that.
Okay.
Because that's the most important thing that I have right now. As far as like, building that, starting that generation.
Yo, Shannon funny.
Starting that generational wealth or starting to build a foundation for a family that I will create one day.
Okay.
What
else?
Keeping my job.
Yo, Shannon really funny.
Something in the back of that mind rattling. Say it, girl. Say it.
What?
Something in the back of your mind. What else?
I'm just focused on working and having a good time, being surrounded by people that got shit going on and want to do something, and kind of switching up the feng shui.
So you tired of swimming upstream with these bitches? It's time to go downstream.
I mean, I was never swimming with anybody because I swim to my own shit, but it's just certain things don't feed me. They're not taking me where I want to go.
Oh, okay. You see the bears up that mountain.
Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of focused on getting some money, so.
Okay.
Focus on that cash.
Yeah, anything that gonna come with that is where I need to be.
Bands to make everything.
There's certain people that don't like that.
That's a fact. You don't need that energy around you.
Hey, I need to get you a yoni, but I got to be specific though.
Focus.
You know what? All right. Well,
anyways,
what about your little resolutions?
I don't got resolutions. I don't do that. I stopped doing that years ago. I'm leaving.
Yeah, I don't think that's weird. New Year's resolution. Like,
I never thought
I'm
about
leaving
it.
just inconsistency in the last decade. Really, that's the main thing, because it's like some things I start and I don't necessarily finish or continue with it after a while. So even with the gym, I like, and that's mainly because I never go with somebody else. It's always by myself. So I'll go for like 6 months, and then the next 6 months I'll go sporadically. So just making sure I hit the gym 3 times a week at least, at minimum.
yeah.
If I get there five days out the week, that's good. But then 3 days is my goal. Definitely eating way more than what I normally eat, because
That's stressful.
wait. Not eating is what I'm gonna leave in the last decade, in the past. I don't eat enough. I'm supposed to. As much as I'm supposed to consume on a daily basis, I don't consume even close to that. So that's another thing, which will force me to meal prep and cook more and all these different things.
Speaking of
those
that,
are
I'll
like
be
the
having
main
meal
two.
prep on Sundays at my house for people who want to get their lives. So you can come over on a Sunday.
What
and
you
we can
got?
cook.
Because listen,
Are we eating what we cook?
No.
It's
Prep
gonna
the meal
be
for the
like
week.
either people can send me money and I go get everything, or we come up with a collect. I don't know, but people can come over and cook. I don't want to charge people for meal prep and shit like that, but for people to just come over, cook, maybe learn something, and we all take home food for the week, 3 days.
Okay.
I can't do the week, but
That's dope.
I
It'd be
can
like-
cook 3 days. That's it.
I say 2 days.
After 3 days, it's a dub.
I say 2 days. 2 days. 2 days. But yeah, I think those are the main two that I'm leaving. And then going in, I'm theming every year. This year is intentionality. Why I have intentional on there for the first show. Just so all this can keep on growing. So I got the camera. I got stuff coming. I'll have like the boom mic system. So if audio get messed up, we'll still have good audio. What else I got? I got other stuff too. Mic stands, and the construction of the studio will start in the next few weeks. I got to reach out to my guy to come and put the windows in and the flooring in and all that stuff. But I'm the Hove mentality is what I'm calling it. I'm taking that into the decade. This whole started last decade, worth $384 million. He ended worth $1 billion.
Hove wasn't built in a day.
Yeah. I mean, wait. Not $1 billion. It's
He's 500. He's had him and Beyonce.
Wait a
are
second.
$1 billion.
him and Beyonce $1 billion. So he's worth $1 million.
No, he's worth like 600 or 500 million.
He's the first billion. Okay, hold on. Wait a second. I got this. I got it in my phone.
He's not worth $1 billion by himself.
I got it in my phone. Hold on. Wait a second. Because I got it in my phone. I got to make sure. But I'm having
I know
a
he
whole
has.
decade.
I think he has more money than Beyonce, but maybe if she's worth like 550
Nah, he's
million.
worth $1 billion. So he started the decade worth $319 million. And his net worth is now $1 billion by himself.
Well, I think if I started a decade worth
Because he's the first
dollars, there's a
rapper.
lot I could have done in 10 years.
I mean,
too.
but a lot of his stuff is like art. Like kind of his money is allocated to different things, buildings, art, like things of that nature. But I mean, obviously, I ain't gonna be worth $1 billion in the next 10 years. I mean, it's possible, but
extremely
a lot
hard.
of work.
you know what I'm saying?
Extremely
But
hard.
when I say whole decade, that's a big
but
jump.
you're working on making the most money that you could possibly make in the next 10
and
years.
That's
And that's
a
all
big
that
jump.
matters.
So even at the end of this year, my goals, my numbers for this podcast is 100,000. Not the podcast, for the network.
Yeah.
It's 100,000
Yeah.
profit. With 5 shows, I'm already profiting for the year like 4,000, and that's just podcasting. So with the videography and everything else that I have kind of circulating, it'll go up. Like it can go up quick. So and that's just profit.
Boss mentality.
I think
and we got to throw numbers out, because then if we don't throw numbers out, then we don't have a goal.
Yeah.
So you throw a number out and you see where you fall.
And that's what I mean by self-doubt, saying, well, I wonder if I make these and I'll just make enough to make $100. Like, nah, that's not it. So that's what I mean by, because when you were saying self-doubt, self-love, those two things aren't the same. Self-doubt is being like, shit, I want to make $150 profit off of this, but maybe I only make $75. So now you don't put that in the air. So now you fucking make $75. When if you would have put the shit out there like, yo, I'm about to make $150 because that's how much I want to make, then I would have ended up making $150.
I never said they were the same thing now. Doubt. I was speaking of, I don't think you should go into it expecting to get rid of doubt. Because self-doubt, to get rid of it, you're always gonna find something you doubt. Something. Mm-hmm. Like what you want to eat today?
Shut up,
Are
Shannon.
you
That's
positive?
not what I'm talking about.
You could doubt it.
I'm talking about betting on yourself.
Yes, to me, that's
a lot of people
self-love.
end up in situations or living lives that they don't intend on living or didn't see themselves living because of self-doubt.
Well, I feel like there will always be a hint of self-doubt.
Yeah.
Like always. But you combat that by having like the Diddy mentality. Like I feel like Diddy doubts himself a lot, but he carries himself as if like almost, I remember, I'm running back this one video where he was on the phone with somebody and he got a deal done. He like slammed the phone and said, like, I'm the greatest. I can never like not get something that I want. But I feel like in order to kind of manifest that type of response, you had to doubt yourself in some way, shape, or form a little bit for whatever deal that he was trying to make. So you're always going to have self-doubt, but it's just a matter of how do you respond to that self-doubt.
Yeah, and what level? Are you living in your self-doubt? Are you just, you know what I'm saying? Or are you jumping over the fucking puddles and saying, shit, I might sink, I might swim, but I'm going to do it. You can still jump off a building and have doubt, but are you going to be the person that jump off the building or are you going to be the person that stay on the ledge? That determines who you end up being. And that's what I mean by... You can have self-doubt and just live in that shit and wallow in that shit.
If I jump off the building, I'm flying.
And let it be that.
Sound like an LSD, baby.
That's my next doubt is, can I fly? You can't fly. You can't fly. Yes, you can.
What if you
yes,
flat?
you can.
Ain't nobody flat
Speaking of LSD, someone brought shrooms to my New Year's Eve party.
LSD and shrooms are two different things.
And I was
you
like...
had a New Year's Eve party?
Two different things.
That's
crazy. But it was like real loud.
That's crazy.
What?
She had a New Year's Eve party.
She's doing everything without us, man.
At least she told me about the birthday, but
oh.
Dang. She ain't tell me about the
shit.
I'm talking about your birthday.
I know. That birthday was horrible.
Yeah, now she's trying to segue into your
shit.
birthday. Oh, wait, no, you talking about your birthday?
What birthday party you talking about?
I ain't had no
It
party.
sounded like she said your birthday was horrible.
No,
So I thought she was trying to segue into
say party. Like, I know you ain't talking about. I ain't had no party.
Okay, go ahead.
It's
My bad.
winter.
I'm just saying, them motherfuckers want to leave.
Yo, bro.
It was breaking shit.
I was sitting there. We was playing. What we was playing? We was playing.
I hardly remember the night.
Oh, we was playing spades. And Noelle, she went like and got a drink or something. And she came back and she sat down. And all you hear is, whoosh, whoosh. I look over and they they trying to put the curtains back up, but they looking back to try to see if she looked. And then somebody made it hot. Was like, "Yo, y'all broke the curtains," and she was like,
I looked dead at them niggas.
Like she just
and I know
at
which curtains.
And she ain't say nothing.
That was one of those.
It was one of those.
I'll talk to you later.
Yeah, it was one of those.
Like, you know what you about to do. You about to pay for that look, huh?
Like her whole, and then she was like, "How y'all break the curtains?" Like, now it's time for everybody to go.
What the fuck? Who? Like, what are we doing?
I really.
What are we doing?
Hey.
So that's why tonight I literally only invited maybe 8 people.
That's good enough.
Real intimate.
Is they cute? If they women.
Devin is always asking, is somebody cute? But Devin has yet to like walk into my party with some 6'2".
Oh, I see what you're saying.
200 pounds.
You trying to get some, but ain't trying to give none out.
Yeah, like this is a mutual relationship.
Trying to get. I just, if
how you gonna ask me what grade I got at my house, but the grade you bringing to my house ain't even some shit I'm trying to be on? What type of shit is that?
Hey,
you got some 6'2" friends then? Because that's how you saw that right now.
6 foot,
Look at them really. Who could I bring?
I mean,
real burnt, like real.
oh, real burnt. Nah, I don't know.
Left in there for a while. The blacker the berry.
You see what I'm saying? When you start bringing
Love
in
a dark
qualities
man.
like that, it start getting a little more.
All right,
pause.
brown skin to dark.
Just 6'2" brown skin.
So now you only hang out with light skins. So you be around a whole bunch of light skins.
It's just
Devin be trying to be. He be trying to be the finest nigga in the room. Like I know if I go out with all these light skins, all these girls gonna want me.
The two people I hang out with the most, one is light skin, one is dark skin.
They both got kids.
Yep.
I don't. First of all,
You don't
if
care
they
about
didn't
that?
have the kids, I'm
You won't give a
bad.
fuck. You date a man with a kid?
My dad always
I
told
can't
me.
date no- I
My
can't
dad
date
always
no
told me
girl.
to stay away from women with kids.
Yes. Nah, for real. I can't do it. I can't do it.
Yeah, that's not kids. Not really, man.
I'm the type where if we laying together and your son come up talking about he got a cold or some shit, I'm gonna wait for about 10-15 minutes and I'm gonna pinch that little nigga leg.
What? What? Why?
Get him out the bed, nigga, obviously.
Coraline got kids.
No.
Oh,
on
like
now.
if he came in late in the bed.
Yes.
Gotcha.
I don't
Yeah, you
do all
going
that
right to
extra
hell.
shit.
So I'm not
Pinch
a
his leg
fan.
though. The small pinch though, so you get the skin.
just enough to make him mad. Take him to his room, baby. You know, he want to be left
So
alone.
now, ladies, if you have a
Wow.
kid, don't let Shan
Only
or
did that
clearly
shit
Devin
once.
around because Devin know the procedure too. Talking about getting the skin.
I ain't say nothing.
Talking about getting the skin.
Well, no, because my mom used to wake us up like that.
Devin got a master's in this
She
shit. You just been just.
It's like a little.
That's it. Just to wake
You
him
get
up.
the motion.
Yeah, that's
My mom used to do that.
You
to
ain't breaking
wake us up.
skin.
That's how my great grandma would be when we would be talking in church. She would pinch us.
Yeah, my mom used to wake us up.
That
It used to
was-
be so annoying. So I grew up and did it to her.
Yeah, I think
now,
that'll have
now
me.
you know. Now you know how I feel.
That'll have me on fire if you wake me up like that. On fire.
My mom was annoying waking us
At
up.
least y'all got respect. My aunt, she would take open the blinds, and if I didn't wake up like that, she would take off that little shit and just your ass up.
That's abuse.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's-
nigga. Y'all
yeah.
had good.
Yeah,
You
that's
was abused.
wild.
Yeah, I remember
My
that.
mom would come and knock on the door. Good morning, good morning. But if you took too long to wake up, miss that mother bus if you want to.
Oh, yeah.
Get your ass up.
Those
You
were
was
the
up
days.
early on the weekend. You was up early. You had shit to do. Talking all night on that motherfucking phone. Then I get my phone taken away if I was late to school. Because she just knew I was on my phone.
Those days.
Nah, I ain't never get my phone taken away.
Yeah, my mom
Devin
definitely
ain't
would
curse
take
either,
my
so
phone.
he was a good child.
Because he
that
didn't
mean?
curse.
Devin ain't skip school,
You ever had a
class.
church
I did.
girl?
I did skip
I
school.
never even seen Dev skip a rock.
Skip a rock.
Dev don't do shit like that. Dev had a good. Well, Dev, your parents had a good. You ain't never been to jail. Ain't had no untimely pregnancy.
What?
Not no baby mom come bust out her car.
What? Go to jail?
That's a fact. They
Yeah,
have
they
to deal
never
with
had
that.
to
If that's,
deal with
Why
none
would
of
you
that
go to
dumb shit.
jail?
hey,
I'm saying.
if that's a good time, then I did my
Dev had
parents
a-
right.
You did them right. Nigga ain't.
Oh,
Have your
shit.
mom ever like called you late at night? Because I see it being 11:30. You 17. Your mom just called. Just make sure you don't wake me up when you come in, honey. I understand you're safe. You're doing good.
Nah, it's the opposite. My mom want to know every. She want to know down to the address and the apartment number.
Mm-hmm.
She about
And
to pull up.
I don't be giving that because like why you need to know all that? Like I'm good. Like I have the mentality what you just said. Like yo, I don't hang with nobody that's gonna be doing something crazy. So what you need that information for?
Mhm.
And then she just called my dad and be like, and my dad called me, and this the crazy part. My dad act like he ain't talking to my mom. So one time,
Yeah, what's up,
I
son?
went
Where you
down.
at?
Facts, just like that. I went down to and this the crazy part. So one time I went down to Pittsburgh, and I told my mom, "Hey, I'm going down to Pittsburgh. Da da da. I'll be there for the weekend. I'll come back up. Like I got my own car. I'm grown. I'm paying it. I ain't ask you for nothing. You want me to tell you stuff, so I told you. So she was uneasy because I'm going down to Pittsburgh. So then she called my dad complaining. So my dad called me and he like, yeah, so where you at? What you doing? I said, I'm in Pittsburgh at a basketball game right now. Oh, who you with? I'm like, why? You talking to my mom, didn't you? No. Well, that's in my head. I tell him and everything. And then he like, oh, all right, well, be safe. Da 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 da. I'm like, all right. Get back home. I'm like, you talking to my dad, didn't you? He
You
was
might
like,
know all the
yup.
information. Huh?
He
So
said,
did you
yup.
enjoy your time with whoever?
No, she knew who I was. She knew who I was going down there to see.
Oh, but she had to get it confirmed, huh?
I don't know what was wrong with my mom at that point. Like, she was just being a woman at that point. Like, it ain't no.
She was
you
just
her
being
It
baby.
ain't no.
Aw.
It ain't no. Yeah, that's a fact.
You the baby.
Like,
boy.
it's never enough details. Like, you give all the details and it's still
never,
not enough.
Never enough.
Because-
That's like when you
something
clean your room
happened.
and she come in and she stand there like,
She gonna find some. Oh, but you didn't dust.
it's still, and my mom be doing that too. Y'all see that dust?
Acting like a little drop of dust about to be. What's that, anthrax?
Because
in the
clean
air.
that up. Clean that
In
up.
the air though, you ain't even wipe nothing. In the air, ooh, it's dust in there. It's still not clean.
Open up that window. Go get the Lysol.
Vacuum
Mama.
the air.
My mom already like, it's not clean unless it's clean how I like it.
Yeah, but I mean, whatever.
That's too much pressure. God, man.
Anyways, more of the story is, I don't be. I move on my own accord.
That's how you know your kid's gonna be bad as fuck. You can't have it.
I'ma
You can't have
understand.
it. You can't have it both
I'ma
ways.
understand.
You ain't gonna have it both ways. Your kid's gonna get into something when they get older. Pens, probation, or some shit like
what?
that.
Why
Send
are
them
you?
to camp.
First of all.
Because I'm gonna definitely struggle.
Okay, so like, can I tell you something I don't like?
I did struggle.
Can
What
I tell you
mean?
something I don't like?
What?
I don't like when people speak stuff onto your life.
It's-
Like, I
how
don't
do
like
know
when people
it's gonna be
speak stuff
true?
onto my life. It makes me feel some type of way.
Why?
Like, I don't
Fuck
like
my
that.
opinion.
It's not about that because
What
it's
is it
not
about?
you putting it in the world. Like, you putting it
In
out.
the universe.
Yeah, I don't
you
like
putting that
to-
energy out.
I be telling people that I work, like, people just say little shit at work, like, oh, you gonna end up or you gonna do this. I'm like, don't speak that on my life. Like, don't speak nothing on my life except for positivity.
Yeah, that
Because when I
ain't-
go home, I'm
yeah.
gonna have to fucking make a voodoo doll out of you and you keep playing with me.
All this
the
superstitious
voodoo
stuff.
doll.
God damn.
It ain't,
real.
I don't like that. That ain't no joke. Like, speaking stuff onto people, that ain't, people speak stuff onto themselves. So
I ain't never
if
thought
I can
about that
speak
shit.
something onto myself, you can speak something onto me as well.
Words of
and
power.
you never know if, like, because sometimes people say things and they just say things and it is what it is. But some people have intention and meaning behind the shit that they say to you.
Willie Lynch.
And for real. And that shit, people be speaking negative stuff onto your life. And I be checking people like, nah, don't say that shit, or nah, don't do, nope. Because I don't know how married you are to this idea. You know
That's
what
a
I'm saying?
fact.
If somebody like, you shouldn't
That's a
do such
fact.
stuff because you ain't never gonna get no man, or you shouldn't do shit this because you ain't gonna have no baby, or you shouldn't. I don't think you should because you might not get that job. And it's like, are you really attached to that idea, or are you just saying like, I don't think you should make this decision? You never really know. So I don't like that shit. Don't speak no negativity on me. Don't tell me my kid's gonna be bad. Don't tell me my man gonna cheat on me. Don't tell me I ain't gonna get
That's
this
the one right
job.
there.
Don't tell me none of that.
Or your woman gonna
None
cheat
of
on
that.
Nah, it's a man. We already know
Yeah,
that.
ain't no.
We already know that. This is like spurts, okay? In the summertime, that's a woman can't keep her warm. I mean, so
Wait, a woman can't what?
a woman can't keep you warm. So that's
In the
why
winter-
in the wintertime
That
you
little
get them.
scrawny ass arm on you, girl. What you gonna do with that? Yeah, what you
A
gonna
woman
do?
can't keep you warm.
Nah, that's
agree
why
with
she
it.
want a 6'2", dark, burnt, left in there.
You
Oh,
said
late.
you're
that.
saying a woman
You
can't keep
said
me
that.
warm in the wintertime.
Yes.
Come on now.
What do you thought I said? What do you mean?
I thought you were speaking from a male perspective. What do you mean? What? What?
I don't even know what she's talking about.
There's only
no
so
more.
many dildos
So you saying
that you
I only like girls in the winter, in the summertime?
Yes, absolutely, 100%. I picked up old girl in the summertime,
Okay.
or it was probably spring. I don't know.
And I was about to say it's within those 5 months.
Yeah.
Best believe when the lilacs come out.
That's a
I
fact.
have a crush right now. It's January.
Yeah, but it's a crush.
You ain't about to act on it. You
Nothing.
gotta wait for that spring.
But there's nobody keeping me warm right now. So, I mean, nobody versus a female body, that's going to produce more heat than just me.
I
I don't think so. We sweat in the pussy.
I still need to see this.
Burning
this,
up
this,
in the pussy.
This
I ain't never seen a girl sweat.
I still need to see this
You
person.
never seen a girl sweat. You never had good
Y'all don't
sex?
overheat. I think that's my
Y'all don't
sweat.
over- You never seen a girl sweat?
I don't think
That's
that's my
just,
sweat.
that's just your
I
sweat.
think
Is
that's
she
my
dead?
shit.
Coraline,
You know I sweat a lot.
Somebody called
Wait
the
a-
motherfucking
wait a
police.
You know I
second.
sweat a lot.
Wait a second. Coraline
Somebody
don't
called
sweat.
the motherfucking police.
No, I'm
She
talking
sweat.
about that. I was just referring to. I was just referring to.
Devin!
I'm just asking a question.
Devin is shade
What?
D.
What?
You
What
just
did I
said
say?
girls don't sweat. You ain't never seen Coraline
I'm
sweat. You
talking
know
about
everything
during
about
sex.
it.
Why
I was talking about during sex.
Y'all ain't never. You said you know about
Me and Corey never had sex.
I ain't okay, but y'all ain't never talk about it.
I was talking about the idea that women is warmer than men. I rev my engine up. Her shit's still cold in the winter.
Devin, why did you do your arm like that?
Huh?
Why'd you do your arm like that?
Like what?
Like wide load.
Like this? No, like attention.
Oh.
I was waving attention. I don't know what you talking about. Okay.
I thought he did his hand like this was.
I know what you heard me say. You heard me know I said.
Exactly. Because he know he be on some shit, man.
Your subconscious
Why you
came
doing
out
like that when you talk about that girl?
I'm just saying attention.
You said you see her sweat.
Yeah,
Why
you never seen her sweat.
Oh,
you know why your arms got to be that far apart?
Why not?
You was making a big girl comment.
No, I wasn't.
I think so.
Is she a big girl?
Yeah, she big.
Wow.
You know that.
So like this big or like this big or like this big or like this big?
What's 40 times 10 minus 11?
40 times 10 minus 11? That's 400. And then take away 11 is what?
389.
389. Yeah, whatever.
So about that big, man.
Oh.
She weighs 389 pounds.
Around there, it fluctuates.
Oh.
She doesn't want to see 400.
Oh.
What? That's my core though. We go through things together.
I mean, hey, if that's your best friend, that's your best friend.
Yeah. You see, you gotta go through things with people that.
Do you?
All one of your friends is perfect, huh? Lucky motherfucker.
Nah, one got 3 kids early.
Nigga.
Other one got
Nigga said one got 3
kid.
kids.
I mean,
early.
they love them. I love them too and stuff,
nigga.
but I don't wish that on them.
Woo.
In the time, in the moment, it was a struggle.
Yeah.
I struggle with them. That's why I ain't doing that.
3.
I'm planning my minds.
It's hard. Do you feel like it's hard to keep up your friendships with your friends who got kids?
Nah, because I work with kids, so that's just an addition to my family.
Okay.
This nigga.
Yeah, that's a fact. I work with kids for a living. I
work with kids for a living.
I choose
too,
it.
But
I think real niggas gonna be real niggas regardless. I understand, nigga. You got shit to do.
Yeah,
You busy. The fuck?
I mean, I don't even.
You ain't spending enough time with me, nigga. Like, what you need that much time with a nigga for?
That's a fact.
oh yeah,
I see you on. I
relationships
see
are
you like.
different.
Yeah, I see you on the fly. Like,
Yeah. And even like if it was really that serious, call me real quick, get what you need to say out. But just for you wanting to see me, like.
And if you make it, and then if you make so that's the stuff that make me kind of uncomfortable. Like if you like making a big issue for not seeing me or like not talking to you after a certain time.
Women make big issues about
That's women though. A man is different. Like, bro, you go play 2K or something.
Do something, nigga. Is you flirting with me? You want to see me, nigga?
And that's not even.
Yes, I want to see.
And that's not even a homophobic thing. That's just like, bro, that's not what we do. Just like when men touch men too much. Like, don't touch me. Like, what are you touching me for? I tell my kids that all the time. Like, bro, stop touching each other so much. Like, that's not a. That's
What?
Like what you want to feel?
Like the little like my cousin, Marquise, always touching me. Now it's not like no caressing and stuff, but he always just doing something to. Bro, why you touching me? Like, don't like like last like we did
I like your sneakers.
we did a New Year's. So my grandma she wanted to have New Year's dinner like out of nowhere, and I'm thinking it was gonna be 7:00. It was at 2:00. I'm like, wait a second, you don't have dinner at 2:00. Anyways,
people do eat early.
No, it was old people because they was ready to go at 5.
Yeah,
They go get in bed.
So Marquise come in and all I feel is like flicking in my ear.
I hate that shit.
Yes.
So I'm like, all right, the first 2 times, well, you ain't see me in like a week or something. So, whatever.
Right.
And then once you just kept on doing it, I started to be
it's
like,
flirting,
bro,
man.
why are you touching me? Like, we don't do this. I didn't. Yeah, like,
okay, how do you know when you flirting? Talking about it becomes flirting. How do you know?
It's a thin line with men and a long line with a thick, strong line with women.
Like you get like rule of thumb, you get like 1 touch for a man, and that's a slap up.
That's a slap up.
Everything after that.
But in other countries, like men are very touchy-feely to each other.
Yeah, but we ain't in another country. We're in America right now.
So do you think that's just like it's an
American
cultural thing?
It's a cultural thing, absolutely.
So if you went to another country where men like
Did
a
double
turkey,
cheek kiss?
turkey, or
I don't know if I'll ever
double cheek kiss a
yeah,
nigga.
Turkey or Italy, where men are just like
Turkey and Italy. What's the demographic of those people? White. They do weird things. I'm just saying. We have black people in there, but
so if you had a friend that was Turkish,
I never seen
and
their
that
gay
was
side.
the way
I never seen
they
how the
communicate.
gay
in America.
community interacted. I know how niggas interact in America when they think they sweet on you.
Honestly, I don't even think gay men touch each other that much. I'm seriously, I don't think gay men touch each other as much as we would think. Honestly, because I think that's a men thing. I don't even like you a man. Like I don't even think gay men that identify as women touch other men or other women that much. You ain't disagree. So yeah, clearly, because I know you've been around some gay people. So we all went to Soda at some point, and I know it's gay people at Edison.
I know it's gay people.
It's gay people everywhere.
I know it's gay people everywhere. You know, it was a high concentration of Franklin. You ever seen their step team?
No.
What?
No.
Franklin's step team back in the day.
I know we lost. I know we lost to them niggas one year. They was pissed.
Hey, but the moral of the story is I don't even think gay men touch other men or other gay men as much, like a lot. So I just think that's just a gender role specific thing, and that's not even throwing shade. Like I really truly think that. And if you that's listening think otherwise, put it in the comments, because
what is your tank level of dicks that you would like to touch in a day?
We're not
Tank talk about sucking dick. So I mean,
tank. You said tank.
Yeah. What you thought of?
I don't. Either way, we still wasn't talking about that. Like
I'm saying.
I'm gonna make a clip about that. I'm gonna make a clip about that though.
How many men?
No, like that clip that I just said.
Yeah,
how many times can you touch a man before it becomes gay?
Well, but I don't know, because from what I just said, I don't think that
a man could become gay
by touching other men. From what I just said, because other gay men don't touch other gay men. So I just think it's a discomfort thing.
I
Like
think
men
you
and men.
gay when you decide that you want to date the same race. You want to have sex with the same
race. Oh,
you
Jesus,
you want to have sex with this. You want to have sex with the same sex, with the same gender.
Well, I
don't think sexual acts, and I had this conversation a couple days ago. I don't believe sexual acts that are performed between a man and a woman are gay until it's the same sex.
Yeah, that's heterosexual. Yeah,
heterosexual. Yeah, that's right.
I'm just saying, like for instance, a guy being pegged. Like they talk about pegging all the time on.
I don't know.
She knew that. She snuck that shit in there.
You've been listening to Horrible Decisions, because that's that Horrible Decisions that.
You know what?
I'm getting a finger in his ass.
I can say it's not my preference, but I have to agree with that shit because it is
heterosexual sex.
And
there are men who would want that from a woman and would definitely not want that from a man.
Well, yeah, because it's a level of
it's like
stimulate kinky and kink
fetish and type shit.
You almost
I'm about to say it's pink. The booty hole, the nigga booty.
I don't know. I've never seen a guy's booty hole.
It's all assholes.
I've never.
I'm not answering that question. The viewers, the listeners can, but I'm not. So we about to wrap up. We're almost at an hour and a half.
And Devin was late.
So y'all, I was just trying to set. We got a new toy over there, and we got 2 new toys. So
he didn't even tell us about it until after.
Because I planned on saying it here.
Bombs for Devin being an asshole.
I don't got a clues bomb, but you could do the air horn. Go do the air horn. It's number 1. And
go ahead, you peasant. Work for us.
Oh, wow.
I don't stand by nor deny those comments. I am who I am.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Can I drop the mic there?
Don't drop the mic, or you're gonna be buying the mic.
Coraline's.
It's number 1. Yeah. Oh, you know what? I don't even got that on there.
What?
So it's not gonna be in the recording.
Oh, use a nigga.
Dang, my bad.
You could have heard it.
All right, y'all already know. Bring us to the ears for next week's show. This is Roy Flex the Brand's introspective insight talk show. I am King Dev Dope,
and this is Shannon motherfucking Shenanigans.
And this is your favorite co-host, Noel Moore.
Happy to be back. I love you,
bitches.
Thank you for listening.
Thank you for listening. Thank you for listening. Introspect. Tiv inside. Hope you come back next week.
Come back next week.
So how should it end?
Black Mama doesn't end. Heroes come and go.
But legends are forever.